Alright, hello everyone. This is part 5 of late night cubing live streams. This is actually a late night because it is currently 10:30 and I usually sleep pretty early, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna be practicing some 3x3, 4x4, 5x5, maybe some 6x6 as well. Maybe do some other events if we feel like it. We're gonna answer any questions you have in the chat, and yeah, just have an overall fun time. We'll go for around maybe anywhere around 30 minutes to an hour. It really depends on how long my GoPro lasts. Its battery's pretty low right now. It's around 80%, which is pretty low for a GoPro, but we'll see how long we last. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy. We're gonna start off, we'll do some 6x6 to start off actually, because I've been getting into 6x6 a lot. Hello, Mia Min Zhao. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but hello. Hello everyone. We have 2 people here, so I'm sure we'll get more later. So it is. We're gonna start off with 6x6. I've been getting into this event quite a lot recently. I really like it, and then I have some 5x5 and some 3x3. I don't really like 4x4 that much. I don't know why, but I like solving bigger cubes. I don't like the 4x4 and the 7x7. I don't have any reasons for it. I just don't like them. It's probably because of my 7x7 is not that great, and my 4x4 is pretty good, but I just don't like the event, you know. So these are my 3 main events right here. I'm not too fast at 6x6. I'm trying to get better. I average around 3 minutes 15 seconds, and then for 5x5 I average around 135, 140. 3x3 I average around 12, and I'm trying to desperately break that sub 10 barrier. Even though I'm at 12, I'm just trying to get all the way there. Oh, we got a viewer from Myanmar here. Hello. Hello. We got 4 people watching us. Exciting stuff. Alright. I'm gonna start off with some 6x6 here. I average around 3 minutes 50 seconds on this, so yeah. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the chat. I will be more than happy to answer them. Oh, we messed up. Alright. We're back on track. This looks like a half decent solve, but I'm probably gonna mess it up. Yep. My 6x6 isn't the greatest. It locks up a lot and it pops a lot. I'm looking into getting a new one, but I don't know how soon I'm gonna get one, but I'm gonna try. If you guys have any good 6x6 recommendations, let me know, because I'm really trying to get into the event and I need a cube that's, you know, better. This is a Yushin Red. I magnetized myself a while ago. I made the inside layers way too strong, so they're really difficult to turn. But I've kind of got used to them. But I'd still rather have a regular 6x6 that turns normally. I would not recommend magnetizing your own cubes, because unless you're a professional or you're pretty good at it, because you might use the wrong magnets or you may misplace them a little bit. So I usually recommend buying them, but you know, it's all up to you. I've magnetized a few of my cubes that have come out great, and some of them have not. So I think it just depends on how much time you put into it. If you're magnetizing a cube, just make sure you have all the correct supplies and you're not just cutting corners and stuff, because you'll end up with a pretty terrible cube in the end if you do so. Looks like this could be a half decent solve. We'll see. Could be my personal best actually, if I can get through a 3 stage down, which I really struggle on 6x6, because I'm afraid if I turn too fast on the 6x6, I'm going to explode it. It's happened a few times, so parallel skip. Alright, that was one of my first sub 3 solves on 6x6. That's a 2 minute 55 seconds, 0.534 second solve. I don't think I've gotten that a lot. My 3x3 average. I average around 12 seconds. 12. It really depends on the day. Sometimes I'll just get a full straight up like 14s and 15s. Sometimes I'll average like 11.5, but usually I average around 12 to 13. So that was a pretty good 6x6 solve. Yeah, I didn't expect that. That was the first solve of the day, so that's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna move on to some 5x5 now. Alright. I'm messing up the 3x3 stage. That was gonna be a pretty good solve, but I really bungled that 3x3 stage. This was a half decent solve for me, but I feel like I could easily get that one under 130. 137.308. My main 5x5 and my main 3x3. So this is a really old 5x5. I got it when it first came out. It's a Usual Magic 5x5M. It's one of the cheapest magnetic 5x5s you can ever get. And it's pretty good. It's lasted a long time. But I feel like I need something new now because I'm getting pretty fast. I'm not pretty fast. I'm getting better at 5x5 and I feel like I just need better hardware. So I might get a I forgot what it's called. Yeah, the Volk 5M or something like Non-Wca, because I've tried that at a competition before, like 2 years ago, and it felt really good. Just never got around to getting one, so I might get them those. And then for 3x3, I have a GAN. Is it GAN or GANs? I'm pretty sure it's GANs, but GAN or GANs 356X. It's one of these where you can switch out the magnets. I don't know, GANs comes out with new puzzles like every week, and it's insane how they do that. Yeah, I just can't keep up with those. There's an 11 Pro, which is pretty good. I've heard. I haven't tried it at all, but I might get one soon. But $65 for one Rubik's Cube is just absurd. But I might get one. For my favorite non-WCA puzzle, that's a tough one. Probably my 9x9 actually. I just love solving it. It can get tough sometimes because the turning's so hard to do, but I really enjoy it, and I'm looking into getting an 11x11 as well. So if I get an 11x11, that'll probably be my favorite non-WCA puzzle. All right, let's do another 5x5 solve. Hopefully we get a similar time. We just don't bungle the red 3 stage. All right. Oh. I'm gonna call that solve. I completely messed up in the beginning. I'm just not gonna try to do it. That was a terrible beginning. Completely messed up inspection and my turning. So I'm gonna restart. Clear our mind. Alright. Let's go. We're gonna start with a different color this time. That was a pretty good solve, a 134. I feel like I could do better. All right, we have some stuff going on in the chat. How do you get faster at 3x3? It depends where you're at. I'm currently at like sub 13, sub 12. So if you're under that, I can't really give you tips. But if you're kind of over that, if you're using a beginner's method, yeah, just switch to CFOP. It's gonna be so much faster. There's a lot less moves. There are a few extra algorithms you have to learn, but it's mainly intuitive, especially F2L, the first two layers. And then OLL and PLL, you could learn 2-look if you're using 2-look OLL and 2-look PLL right now. I'd say move over to 1-look, take the time to learn those algorithms. I took the time to do that, and it's really helpful. And I've forgotten some OLL algorithms, but you know, I can reload them anytime. Try to learn one per day, maybe one per every 2 days if you can't you know, do one per day. Just try it out and see what works for you. And after doing all that, after like kind of getting the basics of CFOP, getting full OLL, full PLL, getting to know F2L, getting your cross efficient, I'd say just learn more F2L tricks. Make sure you're not turning the cue as much. So here's one example. Let's see if I can remember. I'll just do an example solve real quick so you can see some tips and tricks to have. 27, yeah. So I'd say if you're around 27, focus on efficiency. Don't focus on turning too fast, because it is helpful to turn fast, but if you're turning fast and you don't know what you're doing, or you're just using too many moves, you're gonna become slower. Then if you just take your time, do a little bit slowly, focus up, and the main thing is also look ahead. Look ahead to your other moves. Look ahead to what your next move might be. Look ahead to what your next F12 pair might be. So those are a few really helpful tips, I think. My 5x5 average, it's around yeah, I got like 2 solves here. I'd say 135. On good days, 130. I posted a video I think a week and a half ago from another live stream where I got 130 and or 135. And then if you could only bring one of your puzzles like to a house, like your house is burning. Okay, let's see. If I could never touch another cube again, like if that's the thing, I'll probably bring my 3x3, because you know, you gotta go basic. If I can get a 3x3 some other time, I'll probably pick up my 9x9, because that's after the 3x3, that's my most important puzzle. I just love my my 9x9. Alright, yeah, I'll do a quick example solve so you can see how I look at the cubes. So if you can pick up any tips for that, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Alright, so in inspection, I do white cross because I'm not color neutral yet. I'm trying to do it, but it's pretty difficult. So here what I see is all 4 of these cross edges. I can see with a R prime, I can insert that cross piece, and then I see that with a simple R prime and then a U, I can get that in line to insert that. And after that, I see that I can sledgehammer both of these in. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and do the R prime, get that cross piece in, Get that cross piece in, and I want to move this over so I can sledgehammer it in. So what a sledgehammer is basically like that. So you kind of put the piece into place, take it out of the way, move this face whichever way you want to solve it, and then move that piece back. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it R prime F R. So we got that sledgehammer in, and then here I'm just gonna do a D to move these pieces out so I can put this piece in with a R2 prime. I'm gonna move this back, and then we have the cross solved. And another really helpful tip is to make sure you solve the cross on the bottom so you can instantly go into your F12 pairing, and you can look ahead while you're solving the cross. So while I'm solving this cross, I'm looking ahead to this pair right here. I see that I can make this simple F12 pair by splitting these up and then quickly inserting them right here. So I have one F12 pair like right off the bat. And then the next F12 pair I'm seeing while doing that is these two right here. So what I'm going to do, instead of doing a full cube rotation and doing a U2 to get this into place, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a D, or that's a D prime, yeah, D wide prime, to get this into place. It's faster than a cube rotation and it's more efficient. And then I'm just going to do one U prime and then get that into place to pair it up, and then insert it in the back right here. If you're inserting, make sure you don't turn the cube and then insert. That's just a waste of time. Try to learn all of these back insertions. And then while I'm doing that, I'm seeing this pair right here. I'm not the most efficient F12 solver, so if you're a little faster and you want some other tips, you can go over to channels like JPerm or other cubing channels which are more in-depth in tutorials or that are faster than me. So here I'm going to split this pair up and insert that by pairing that up and then inserting that over here. And then this is the last case. Here I'm going to have to do a cube turn because doing a D prime and a U isn't really efficient. So just cube turn, and then I'm going to split this up by putting this in the slot and this right here. And we're just going to do a simple sexy move, 2 sexy moves, and insert that. And now we have OLL. This is actually one of the OLLs I forgot. So I'll just do 2 look. And then we have PLL. How long did it take me to learn 4x4 parody? It took me around a day. It's actually pretty simple once you get the hang of it. Kind of becomes second nature, kind of muscle memory. And I just think it's fun to execute sometimes. Not on bigger cubes like the 6x6, but it's kind of fun to execute. And then for OLL parody was pretty simple. It's just move these 2 layers 2 times, the top layer, this layer again, these 2 layers, this layer again, and then these 2 layers again. So I think that one's pretty simple. Yeah, I'd really recommend learning new algorithms. But if you know full OLL and full PLL, I don't suggest going beyond that if you're not, sub 15 or sub 12. Don't just jump into COLL or PBLL. Just make sure you have the basics done. Make sure you know all of OLL. Make sure you know all of OLL. Make sure you know all of PLL. And make sure your F12 is efficient. Make sure your cross is efficient. Make sure you're looking ahead, and just I'd say watch a lot of example solves because that's what I did when trying to get faster. It really helped me with learning new tips and tricks and just overall faster ways to get more efficient at solving the cube. All right, and if you guys have any other questions, you can leave them in the chat. Let's do some 3x3 now. Let's get to the exciting part. We've done 6x6, we've done 5x5. Those are kind of boring to watch, not gonna lie, but I think they're pretty entertaining to watch. I think we'll do an average of 5 or an average of 12 here. If you guys have any questions about solving, any questions about tips or tricks, you can certainly recommend it. All right, that's a good question. What's your best recommended budget 3x3? So I know they've come out with a few budget 3x3s right now, but one I really loved was the MF3RS-M. The entire MF3RS line is just insane. It's really good. It costs like $6, and then I actually got into cubing again recently. I used to cube a lot 2 years ago, and then I took like a 1.5 year break. So when I used to buy cubes 2 years ago, magnetic cubes were insanely priced. I don't think you could find a 3x3 that was under $40 because that was just when magnetic technology was coming out. And so when I saw recently that there was a MF3RS, I don't remember, was it the 2 or the 3 that was magnetic, and it was only $6? That was insane. So Yeah, I'd certainly recommend looking into the MF3RS. I'll also go to the Cubicle or Speed Cube shop or wherever you buy your cubes and look for just cheap magnetic cubes. I really recommend the MF3RS line. It's insanely good for the price. Alright, let's do some do-right-3 solves. I really appreciate all these questions, by the way. They really make the stream more entertaining for me and the viewers, so thank you. Alright. Oh, that's a pretty lucky scramble we just got. We'll see if we can do anything with it. I don't think we will because it's our first do-right-3 solve. Yep. Alright, we messed up. Oh, we messed up so badly on the cross. That should have been one of the fastest crosses ever, but completely messed that up. And look at that, we got a 16. We took like 4 seconds on that cross. I feel like if we actually did it the way we were supposed to, we could have easily gotten like a 10 or an 11, so. My first cube was a simple Rubik's brand. My friend gifted it to me for my birthday. And it's really how I got into cubing. It was just a simple Rubik's brand. And along with that, I got a 2x2 Rubik's brand and a Paramix, so yeah. Alright, so let's do another scramble. Now let's start our average because I'll call that a warm-up solve because that wasn't very good. So, yeah. Oh, we did the wrong scramble. Yeah, that's the right scramble. Okay. I feel like CS Timer gives me lucky crosses, and I just mess them up half the time. Yep, just like I did right there. Oh my god. Something is completely wrong with my turning. Okay, I'm gonna switch my cube to my backup because this is not working. I find that sometimes if I'm not doing well on one cube, I'll just switch over to another and I make sure it's stickerless, or if I'm using stickerless, I go to stickered because I feel like this, it makes your mind change a little bit, gets you into a new mindset, and just helps you kind of reset and go back to your original times. How many cubes do I own? I own... that's a tough question. So here I have like 8 or 9 cubes out. These are just my main cubes, and I have a bunch of other ones in my closet. I'd say around 70. I'm gonna make a cube collection video soon. I actually have a lot of videos planned. I know I didn't upload for like 6 months, or I think like a year, or maybe a little less than that, but I've been trying to upload constantly. Trying to bring you guys around 1-2 videos per week, and then a couple of shorts per week as well. And I hope you guys enjoy that. I'm trying to be more consistent for you guys, just to pump out more content, and yeah. Alright, so let's switch over to a stickerless cube. Alright, my favorite PLL case. Oh, that's a tough one. J-Perm or T-Perm? I feel like I can do a J-Perm faster, but a T-Perm is just satisfying. I feel like it's more satisfying. And I know a lot of people might not say this, but a G-Perm is one of my favorite PLL cases because it just looks pretty cool to execute when I do it right. Because I don't use the cube turn one, I use where you do a double layer flick right here, and then you do that. So it's a fun case for me, but it really just depends how I'm turning that day. I don't have one favorite PLL case, but I just really like all of them. My favorite video game. I haven't played video games in a long time. I used to play a lot. I was kind of addicted to it, but I stopped playing video games. But before, my favorite video game, I'd probably say something like Call of Duty Black Ops 4 or something like that. Yeah, J-Perm or T-Perm is most people's favorites. So yeah. It just feels really satisfying to execute. So the cube I'm using right here is a it's one of my older mains. I set my competition best with it, which is an 11.21, which I think I could shatter if competitions reopen today. Probably get like a 10, maybe a 9, but that's reaching. So yeah, this was the cube I used. This is a Moyu Weilong GTS2M, or is it? I'm not sure if it's a GTS2 or a regular GTS. I'm pretty sure it's a GTS2, but I'm not sure. So yeah, and it was set up by Speed Cube Shop. I cleaned it all out, set it up myself later on because I didn't like the setup they used. So yeah, all right. Let's see if changing our cube makes a little bit of difference in our solves. Alright, it made a little bit of difference, but I feel like I just messed up the F12 pair a little bit there. I was using keyhole, which I just started learning, so it was kind of new for me, so I was kind of slower on that, but I'm really practicing keyhole because I think it's a really efficient method to use, or a really efficient trick to use. Also, guys, if the stream ever cuts out at any point, that means my battery on my GoPro died, and I can't really see what my battery is on my GoPro because it's on my head. So if it ever cuts out before I end the stream, just know that's what happened. So yeah. All right. Alright, I feel like changing the cube certainly helped a little bit. That's a little bit better at sub 14. We're gonna keep on going. We're gonna see if we can get back into our usual ballpark of solves. I feel like when I do really good on big cubes, I don't do well on 3x3, and when I do well on 3x3, I don't do really well on big cubes. So kind of have to choose one of the two. My favorite cubing YouTuber. I don't really watch that many cubing YouTubers anymore, but I feel like probably Z3 Cubing or JPerm. Z3 Cubing has like insane challenges and he puts a lot of time and effort into his videos, and JPerm just has really clear and concise tutorials, and they're just really easy to follow. I'm actually learning how to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded with the help of his video, and I got it all down. I just have to practice it more, find time to do it more. And yeah, I feel like he's just a really helpful YouTuber, and that's probably why he has so many subscribers. So yeah, all right, let's continue with our 3x3s. Alright, another sub 14. I think that's the same time we got before. I think. Well, I've never heard of Cube Ahead. I'll check them out. Yeah. Sounds interesting. I'm pretty sure that's the same time we got, because I remember 3.9, but I don't remember the last two digits. It might be the same time. I'm not sure. Alright. So I like this cube because I can really spam TPS on it. I don't really have to be too efficient. I can just go as fast as I want. Whereas on the GANs, I actually have to be a little more controlled and restrained, which is sometimes for the best. But I feel like, sorry, I feel like spamming TPS is just fun sometimes. Oh, let's go. That could have maybe been a sub 10 if I hadn't gotten a G-perm. I know I said a G-perm was my favorite algorithm to execute sometimes, but not that time. I really didn't do it too fluidly, but we still got a 10. We got 10.422 from a CS timer scramble. I think that was better than the short I posted a while back, but yeah, a 10.422 solve. Sorry, I think I have a frog in my throat. All right. Let's go to the next scramble. That's a 14.2. Not great, but you know, I feel like we're getting better times on this cube than our GANs. I might move into some one-handed soon because I've been practicing that a little bit too. I'm trying to get a little bit better at it. I feel like it should have been faster. That's a 14.88. My PB in competition is 11.21. In real life, I can't remember, like, unofficially. No, I really don't remember. I feel like I've gotten, I feel like I've gotten a 7 or a 6 on a few really, really lucky scrambles, but I don't know the exact time. I don't keep track of my unofficial stuff unless it's something I really like or something I record. I should have used keyhole right there. Alright, 11.65. It's 695. 14.23 is pretty good. I remember when I started out cubing, I could not reach sub 1 for the life of me. I really had to practice a lot to get there. But once you break that barrier, you start progressing a lot faster. Uh, 13.44, 13.448. So hello to everyone watching. Really appreciate you guys staying in the stream. It means a lot to me. Alright, we're getting some half decent times with this puzzle, so I'm glad we made the switch. I wasn't doing pretty good. I wasn't doing too good with my GANs. We use a little bit of keyhole right there. I'm trying to integrate into my regular solves. It's not going very well, but I'm trying. Alright, hello, Akos, Malov. I'm not gonna try to pronounce your name, I'm sorry, but I can't really pronounce it, but hello. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Alright, we almost got another 10. 11.057. We use a little bit of keyhole there too. I'm really trying to integrate into myself since it's getting a little bit better. My next stream, you know, I really just streams on days I don't have too much work to do, so this is actually part 5, 5th time I'm doing my stream. Number 6 was probably next week. If I can't do it next week, I'd probably do a week after that, but I'll make sure I don't make you guys wait more than 2 weeks because I really like doing these streams. They're pretty fun to do. All right. Messed up right there. Didn't pay too much attention to look ahead, and I didn't do well. Well, we got PLL skip though, so still sub 15. We'll be going for 34 minutes. I might go for another 10 more, and then we'll end the stream because I don't think my battery's gonna support a 1 hour stream. I should use keyhole right there. You make it a habit. It's really helpful when making X crosses. And sub 13. Not terrible, not great. I like getting 12s though. They're a nice number. Barely a 12. Alright, man, we're getting really similar solves. That's another 12.962. Oh, that's a great question. CFOP or Root? I've actually tried to learn Root a little bit, and they both have their pros and cons. You know, CFOP is a lot easier to learn, a lot more intuitive. Or actually, I think they're both the same amount of intuitive, but I feel like it's just a lot easier to learn CFOP. There's a lot more tutorials available, so naturally it's gonna be a lot more available to more types of people to watch tutorials and just learn about it. So it's overall more easy to learn CFOP, but it's Root is definitely more efficient. Less moves, so you can spam TPS more. You can get faster solves. You don't have to look at. I mean, you do have to look ahead far, but once you make those 2 blocks, it's mainly just algorithms you have to do. And some people who really like algorithms and not too much of the intuitive part would really love Rue. One thing that's a major downside is you have to do way too many M moves. And I find that when I do M moves, I will mess up sometime if I'm not too good at it. And if you mess up like one M move, that's gonna result in a DNF instead of a +2 in CFOP. Where like if you're doing a T perm and you miss like an AUF, you'll get a +2. But in most algorithms in Rue use M. It's like if you miss an M, you'll get a DNF right there. So I feel like they both have their advantages and disadvantages. But I use CFOP. Rue it seems a little too complex for me, and I've already learned CFOP, and I don't want to take time to try to get fast and learn a whole other method. I mean, I wouldn't mind learning it, but I just wouldn't put in the time and practice to get really fast at it, because I feel like I can do that with CFOP. Alright. I think we might go back to some bigger cubes because I'm not doing great on 3x3. I'm not doing terrible, but I'm not doing great. Like on my first stream, I got an 11 average, which was pretty nice. But I haven't come to anything close since. There's an 11 though. 11.648. We've got 1 10 on the stream so far. I almost got 2 10s, but we were a few milliseconds off. And we messed up the cross. And we messed up an F12 pair. This is great. This is going great. Yep, terrible solve. 17.803. Man, we completely screwed up that first part, but you know what? It's fine. We'll put that in the past. Do a few more solves. Oh, so I'll skip. And man, we screwed. I got nervous at the end because I saw I could easily got a sub 10, and I never got a sub 10 on stream before, and we royally screwed that up. Oh man, that could have been a good solve. That could have been like a 9.6, but we completely bungled. We completely screwed up that last part. We got an OLL skip as well, and it was a Y perm. And it wasn't a bad case. I just messed it up. All right, 14. All right, thank you, Rex Blitz. Yeah, I really appreciate you supporting when I was young. I know it couldn't have been easy because I had a pretty high voice and I wasn't the most, sophisticated or mature kid, but thank you for all your support, and I'll see you in the next stream or in the next video. So thank you. Hello, Few Nguyen. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I'm really sorry. But hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, messed that up. Well, 14.4, we have a skip right there. We're getting a few skips, but we can't do anything decent with it. But you know what? It's fine. We're having fun. We're getting some solves. We got 110 in the stream. Could have gone a sub 10, but we screwed it up. You know what? It's fine. We are here for fun. And to practice. And to maybe get some good solves. But mainly for fun. Alright, we're gonna go back to some bigger cubes now. We've gone some decent 3x3 times. Or let's go to one hand. I haven't done that in a while. So one hand I use a little bit of a smaller cube, and it's magnetized as well. I don't remember what exactly the cube is, but I made a review on it a while back, and it's one of the best one-handed cubes in my opinion to make. If you have small hands especially. I don't have particularly small hands, I just like using the smaller cube. Because this is what I used to use when I used to have small hands, not like my hands have grown and they're a little bit bigger. I do use my GAN sometimes, or the other stickless cube, my Waylong sometimes, but you know, I'm just used to solving one hand on this thing, so I use this a lot of the time. A 27, yeah, that's kind of what I average. I have a 25 average and a 20 single in competition, but I really haven't practiced it a lot. So I'm just happy when I get like 27s or like 25s now. Just trying to work my way up back, make my way back to where I was. I cannot speak today. And we messed it up. Or did we? Yep, we did. And we messed up that OLL too. Or that PLL. Man, we are not doing good today with 3x3. This is not going well at all. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Well, I could have solved 3x3s one-handed in that time. Okay. Indonesia. I really appreciate all of the diversity. I had someone from Myanmar earlier. I think they're still in here. Indonesia. Hello to my international friends. 13 o'clock. I'm guessing that's 1 o'clock because, yeah, military time. We messed that up. That could have been like a 19, 22.705 one-handed solve. Not terrible. Something that's better than my usual solves. So I'm not gonna complain about it. But I could have easily had a sub 20. I don't think I have a sub 20 one-handed solve in the stream. So that would have been exciting. We're getting a couple of keyhole cases here, and I really like that because I really want to practice using keyhole. It's a pretty efficient way to get faster. And we messed it up. Yep. Alright. Thank you, Caesar Arden. Hello. Sweet. We've got a lot of people in here from different countries. We've got Sweden, we've got Indonesia, we had or have Myanmar. I'm not sure. So I really appreciate all this diversity, guys. Hello. I really love it. I really love knowing the fact that my content goes out to everywhere in the world. It's just not limited to the United States. It's just insane to me to see people from other countries watching my videos. I really appreciate you guys. Truly, every single one of you. You guys are really special, and I just appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. Yeah, thank you. Do I have any pets? I don't. I really want a dog or an unconventional. Not a lot of people think this, but a guinea pig. It's kind of like a hamster, but a dog version of a hamster. But my parents are pretty afraid of dogs, or they just really don't want pets. So when I move out, I'll probably get a pet. I really love animals. I really like dogs too. Not the big ones. Actually, big ones as long as they're not big and scary. I'll take big and fluffy and cute dogs, but not big, fluffy, and scary dogs. Or not fluffy. Big and scary dogs. We'll just leave it at that. Alright. So I think we'll do one 6x6 solve and we'll end it off at that because we've been going for 45 minutes. So let's just do one last 6x6 solve and then we'll end it off. We'll see if I can get a good time here. I really hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. Oh, that sucks. Having allergies, that just sucks. Dogs are very cute. Alright, let's see what we get here. Oh no, you've messed up. Let me know if you guys have any final questions before I end the stream. I'm gonna end it after we get the 6x6 solve done, or if we have any questions, we'll answer those, and then we'll end the stream because it's around 11:30 where I live, so it's getting pretty late. I don't sleep too early, but I still have some other stuff I want to do, like I have to read a book, so I'm going to go ahead and do that once I end the stream, and then I'll go to sleep. But I might stream for a little longer if you guys want me to. Just let me know in the chat if you guys have any questions, or you want me to stream for a little longer, or if there's anything else you guys want me to do. Ah, no, we were having such a good solve. Oh, it's back. Alright, 321. Nah, my average, you know. Alright. Here in Sweden, it's 8:15, 13. Oh, wait. Alright. Really random question. What's your favorite? Okay, so this stream, that was probably my 10, my 10 single, my 10.4 something single on 3x3 in all time. It's probably mine when I saw my 9x9. It took me a little less than 30 minutes, which is pretty sad, but it was pretty hard to turn. It's this 9x9 right here. Get it. This 9x9 right here. It's massive, and I'm looking to get an 11 by 11 right now, but I don't know when I'm gonna get that. But as soon as I get that, I'll unbox it and show it off to all you guys, and maybe solve it on stream or on a video sometime. So yeah, that was one of my favorite solves. Or when I got a 125 single on 5x5, it was my first sub 130 single for 5x5 almost ever, and on stream as well. And it was a 125, so it's 5 seconds under, so that was just insane to me. Alright, last chance. Are there any other questions right now? And I'll be ending the stream. You guys have like 2 minutes. I'll do a few of the regular solves in the meantime, and then I'll end the stream. So just let me know if you guys have any questions, any tips, suggestions, anything at all. Drop it in the chat right now, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream as soon as I end this one. So let me know if you guys have anything. I'll just do a few 3x3 solves in the meantime. Oh, we messed up that T perm really badly, but 12.2. Alright, never mind. I was about to say we're doing really good at 3x3 suddenly, but you know, yeah. Alright, so that's it for the stream. Yeah, you're welcome. I want to thank you guys for being so wonderful. Just want to thank you guys for watching my stream. It means a lot to me that you guys take time out of your day to watch my content. And yeah, I really want to thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next stream or the next video. Who knows? So thank you all. Bye.